This is a 1972 C10 pickup. Has a 1970 grill on the front just because I liked them. But the headlights or turn signals are working, and these two are just covered up with some aluminum. Pretty good running truck. Has 15-inch tires, staggered set on the front. They're a little smaller, I don't know, about 7 or 8. These are about 10 or 12 maybe on the back. Windshield wipers, electrical, alternator, everything works on it. Horn, turn signals, hazards, everything you need to work for an inspection works on it. This used to be my daily driver. It was actually my very first C10, and so all the little things that needed to be fixed on it I have fixed. Has a spare tire winch in the back, has a 12-bolt rear end, not posi, but I don't know what kind of gears. The exhaust has been tucked underneath the center cross member. Let's see if I can get a picture of what I mean. So if you notice right here and over there on the other side, the exhaust has been pulled up to run through that so that you could get it down even lower if you want to. I think the axle has been flipped onto the top side of the trailing arms to get it kind of low. Has a 350 engine with the turbo 400 transmission. Engine and transmission are not original to the truck. Has a new seat put on, bench seat, steering wheel, gauges are all original. The dash hasn't been hacked. Dash pad could be replaced. But all in all, a really good truck. Windows and doors work okay. They could use a little work. Mainly some new seals, new trim and stuff to glide on. Engine 350, came out of a 74, 75 C10 pickup. It has headers on it. Everything has been flushed, fluids, coolant. It has a Rochester on it right now. I actually had a Holly on it, which I'll probably go ahead and include, but that Holly didn't run anywhere near as good as this Rochester does. So it's nice and smooth. Fuel pressure regulator on there is just to show that it's running at 6 psi like it needs to. All in all, a good truck. I'll go ahead and fire it up and have a listen. Starts really easy and smooth. That Rochester's actually an electric choke. Good truck. With that Rochester, it idles really smooth. Exhaust sounds nice. I think exhaust is about a 2.5 inch. Right now with that Rochester, it idles smooth, but it's not really a fast truck by any means. Go ahead and close it up and take it for a spin here. The nice thing about these 72 pickups is that 71 and 72, the disc brakes were standard on all the models. Not everyone knows this, but they already had provisions for 3-point seatbelt harnesses. They just didn't include them in all the trucks. Put it in reverse just so you can see reverse working. and go for the same spin around the block like I did in the 68 when I showed it. Yeah, so these 71 and 72, for the people that don't really know a lot or just now getting into them, the nice part about these trucks is that you can go to the parts store and you can find everything you need for the trucks still available today when you look it up with the parts guy. I've got you know, that 68 and the other engines were 396, 307, and you know, something even smaller than that, the V6. A lot of guys switch over to 350 engines in these things, and then they go to the parts store and they can't find the parts. And for this 71 and 72, they actually did offer a 350 engine, and all the parts are exactly the same as a lot of what the guys typically switch over on them. And that includes stuff for the disc brakes up front as well. It's discs in the front, drums in the back. You go to get a proportioning valve or anything else, and it's all there, it's all available. Makes it nice and convenient. So I actually used this as a daily driver and to go haul around a bunch of loads of like mulch, and it was basically a shop truck for me. And that even though it's just got that drop-in bed liner in the back, underneath that it's just all completely rotted out, rusted through. So that's the worst thing that needs to be replaced. The rockers are in good shape, they've been replaced. The floorboards are in good shape. The cab's got a little rust around the top, but it's a good truck. I used to drive it all the time, and I'd be comfortable. Anybody would be comfortable driving it on the road. You could make this your daily driver. Good luck.